Hey everybody, my name's Logan.
My name's Lance.
And that was my finger. And let's get the drop on last night's game. Last night's game was a win for the Blues. We won 2-1. Very close game. People had already been speculating that these weren't going to be very, no one was going to get a sweep on either side. This is going to be a very close game. What do you think about that, Dad? Do you think these are going to be very super close games?
I'll be shocked if anybody blows anybody out
In any of the games?
I think it's going to be 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. You may get a 4-3, but I don't think we're going to see a 7-1 or a 6-1. I just don't see it.
I don't see it either. Because just like the Stars and Chicago, Hitchcock himself said, yeah, they're both the same team, basically like that. But when after game one, we don't have the press conference for you guys, but what he said was that this is a completely different team. We've never faced a team like this, and that's exactly what he said. And I agree with him. Very physical, super physical, especially with Ott on the ice for more than I think he should have been. I feel like the penalty he got in game one shows you that he shouldn't be on the ice for game two. For me, personally,
it really wasn't much of a penalty. I think the refs are really watching him.
Yeah,
a lot of other times in the playoffs that wouldn't have been a penalty, but they called it.
They called it, and okay. My dad pointed this out to me, and I pointed this out to him multiple times. Did you guys notice when they were in the Shark zone, when they were just about to drop the puck? They dropped the puck. The Blues would get it. The Blues had control of the puck, and right before they were about to shoot it, they'd call it back. They did that 3 times this game.
I think it was 4 times.
3 or 4 times this game, which is unusual to say the least. I have no idea why. They never gave a reason why they did that. They never did it to the Sharks. This is a hashtag tinfoil hat moment, because I just don't know. What do you think it was, Dad? Do you have any logical reason for that happening?
I don't understand it. And the last time it happened, Backus, as he was leaning down for to redo the face-off, kept jawing at the referee saying something.
Yeah, I don't
know what was going on, but anyway.
But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the highlights of Game 1, Round 3. Now, both Elliott and Jones have started for the Blues in every game they've played so far. With the Blues, they had the total amount of games they could have played, 14, 7-7, and the Sharks got here a much different way. So let's go ahead and get into
games.
Yeah, exactly. First period, let's go into it. Oh.
In the first period, he lost the puck in his...
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that. It's like he has a mini black hole in his pocket. Look, let's try to figure out. Let's see if you guys can guess.
It went right up his leg here. Watch.
He's like looking for it. Hold on, I'm sorry, I have to go back again. I gotta see this one more time.
In slow motion. Watch.
Okay, so he hits it up, and then
goes right into his pants.
Probably goes right in his pants. Okay, so hits it
and goes up in his pants.
Yep, it goes right up in his pants. Somewhere. What are those things on his chest? Heart monitors? What is that?
Pads.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's pad. They look like monitors. Oh, there it is.
That was a great tip-in by Backus.
Mr. Backus himself. Yeah. He looked like he was cowering in fear of the puck.
He said at the press conference after the game that he actually thought he was going to get hit with the puck in the head, so he just kind of leaned down, and that was his goal.
He also said in the same interview that he hoped that the refs wouldn't look at it too long. Which shows you something. Which I don't think it was a high stick, because it hit on his lower side. I don't think it was a high stick at all.
I believe it was his 7th goal and Shattenkirk's 9th assist, and
keep an eye on David Backus. Here it goes.
Schwartz's 9th assist.
Boom, right there. See, okay, so it hits about there, which is right about yeah. Do you think that if it hit the top of his stick, they would have taken it away from them?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't take San Jose long to answer.
Yeah, exactly.
34 seconds lever.
If you actually hear the announcers, they're announcing it. They're announcing the Blues goal that literally just happened, and then this happens. How many times have they done this in your lifetime as a Blues fan? How many times have they're listening to themselves get the credit for the score, and then they let a goal in? I guess they were. I guess they were distracted. Who knows? But yeah, The Sharks come back with an answer around 4:23 in the first period. 34 seconds later.
Yeah.
Fantastic. On to the second
That was
period.
Hurdle,
Yeah. Hurdle.
assisted by Pavelski and Burns.
Wow. Good job.
That was Laterra. It was unassisted.
So the Sharks gave it up, and Laterra, no one thinking anything of it. I didn't think anything of it. I thought he was just going to shoot right on
I
Jones.
thought something of it.
Oh, you did?
He scored a couple times from that side.
Yeah.
That's his favorite side, kind of like the opposite side
Boom.
is Tarasenko's favorite
Yeah.
side.
You could hear the commentators. That's one he should have had, and I agree with that. That is not the type of goal you let up, which is why I didn't think anything of
That's
it.
the type of goal you let.
Now, if that was Tarasenko in that spot, I probably would have gave him a 75% chance of making that shot. But that one was a fluke. I don't think that would have happened again if Jones would have been in the right position. Hurdle, moving in the point. Thornton, oh, nice save by Mr. Brian Elliott. Look at this. Look at that. One of those saves where if his shoe size was just a little bit less than he already had, that would have been a goal. 1 minute, 19 seconds left. And boom. Oh, trigger happy ref. That puck was loose right there. Right there behind Mr. Brian Elliott. He couldn't get his gloves on it. Yeah, he doesn't. The Sharks are not happy about that. That's understandable. I think the ref was just a little bit trigger happy.
Well, he couldn't see from his view.
That's true. He was
right
right around where the guy's laying on the ground just behind him.
Yeah.
So he couldn't see the other side. But I'm pretty sure if there was a ref on the other side, I'm pretty sure San Jose would have had a goal.
San Jose would have had a goal.
So lucky ref play by there. Thornton Pavelski. Oh! Elliott slide and save. Oh yeah, he Mr. What is that? Marleau couldn't get on. Couldn't get on it. Yeah, his stick couldn't just get it. Couldn't get a clean shot. Mr. Brian Elliott saves. Third period, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. The next attack, man, look at that. Oh man, what a great post. That's I would not be happy if I was the San Jose Sharks.
What did I say the goalie's best friend is?
The post. Look at this. Look at this. Right there. Oh man, and this is when they had their sixth attacker. This is when San Jose pulled their goalie. Oh, and it hit the back of him, and it still didn't go in. How is that even possible? Boom. Minute 40 seconds left. Pavelski couldn't get it in. Great save. A lot of people around the crease, and Elliott still made that save. Glove save. 35 seconds. Thornton. Fantastic. Deflects. Ooh. And with 2 seconds left, the fans are going nuts because they have their Game 1 win. Mr. Brian Elliott, for us, gets the #1 star of the game. But I will say the Blues did not play their best. They could have played a lot better, and even Mr. Hitchcock said himself, Game 1s are always supposed to be like seeking out your opponent, just figuring them out. Game 1 is always about research. And I think this game, we just so happened to win. I mean, it could have gone either way with the ref, the posts, but it ended up being our favor, which is great. And as I said before, a win in the playoffs, it doesn't matter how you win as long as you win. So, fantastic for Brian Elliott. Who would you give the #2 star to?
I give the #1 star to
Brian Elliott.
Brian Elliott again. Yeah,
that's what I said.
And then I would say Backus and Laterra.
Yep. Yeah. I couldn't agree more. So you go ahead and read off all this crap.
Of course, the final score was 2-1, and the Blues lead the series 1-0. Shots on goal. San Jose had an edge by 9, 32-23, and you could really tell that where the big difference was the second period. I believe they had 16 or 18 shots on goal in the second period, and the Blues only had like 2 or 3. Power plays 0 for 3 San Jose. The Blues capitalize on 1 out of 2. Faceoffs won 40-30. That's not a huge margin. Hurdle got the goal for the Sharks, his
Hurdle.
third of the playoffs. Pavelski, the former college teammate of Elliott,
Yep.
gets an assist, and Burns
I did not know that.
gets an assist. Burns put a lot of shots on goal in that second period, and nothing came of it. And for the Blues, it was Backus' seventh goal, and that was assisted by Laterra and Shattenkirk, or actually Shattenkirk and Schwartz. That was both of their ninth assist of the playoffs. Laterra got the game-winning goal in the second period, his second of the playoffs, and Elliott made 31 out of 32 saves.
Nice. Now, I was going to ask you a question, Lance. Now, do you think that since Backus has had such a great postseason, do you think that they should still re-sign him, or what are you feeling on the
I
re-signing
think
of
they
Backus?
should re-sign him if the price is right.
If the price is right,
I think
yeah.
he's making $5.5 or $6 million right now.
Ooh,
And if he's going to want more money than that, that's going to be Vladimir Tarasenko money.
yeah,
And David Backus is 32 years old.
that's true.
I'd like to see him back because, he's a leader, but this is the first year he's ever produced in the playoffs. And maybe it is a little different because of some of the players that they added, and he could actually do, be strong in the areas he's strong in, and started producing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If they can get him for the right money, I want him back. If he's
Yeah.
wanting $7.5, $8 million, sorry,
I don't think it's
David,
worth it. I don't think it's in the budget.
I don't think we should take that risk.
No.
Because especially in a 3 to 4 year contract, he's going to be 35, 36 years old, and you're going to be paying a 35, 36-year-old guy $7.5 to $8 million.
So those
it's
are
got to make sense.
Those are our thoughts right now. But if we win the Stanley Cup, do you still have the same reason with? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, because it's
I actually stay the same. If we win the Stanley Cup, Backus, if for the right price, if he doesn't, I mean, honestly, if you win a Stanley Cup, you're gonna ask for more money, aren't you? I mean, it's kind of
he probably will.
Comes with the win.
He probably will, and I don't mind a 3-year contract with higher money.
Yeah.
But a 4-year contract with higher money is what really bothers me.
Yeah.
If they want to sign him for 3 years at $7 million or $7.5, I don't like it, but that's okay with me.
Yeah.
He's been playing really well in the playoffs and has been leading the Blues along with Brouwer.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a 4-year, I'm not real comfortable with that.
Yeah, and I understand that because
he's a big guy.
He is a big
physical, and those type of players.
Apparently, he's dirty.
Once they start going downhill, they go downhill fast.
Yep.
Because they
I mean,
get
if you
slow.
look at the Florida Panthers' number one goal getter, he did not do very well in the postseason. He looked like he was very slow.
Well, yeah, he's 43.
He is 43.
43 or 44 freaking years old and been
Yeah.
playing 23 years.
That's true.
My
You can't
goodness.
blame the man for still wanting to play. I mean,
No,
this
he
is the
loves to
best
play.
sport in the world.
And he's great in the regular season because
Oh, yeah.
you can get away with not being fast, but
Yep.
people step it up in the playoffs.
In
and
those
that's why
playoffs,
Florida went out. He didn't score anything.
You better
in the
be
playoffs.
22 and under to swim here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, those are our thoughts on Game 1. Those are our thoughts on Backus staying for the next year or 2 or 3 with a little slightly higher pay raise. But if it's too much, no deal for me. So anyways, guys, if you like the show, give it a like. Subscribe to our channel. We got a huge boost in subscribers. We now have over 50 subscribers. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you for saying boost.
Boost.
Yeah.
Boost.
I thought you were going to say huge boobs.
Yeah, that's if you saw the thumbnail, it's hashtag RallyCans.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much. I think it's RallyCans. I think her name is, she has a Twitter
RallyCans
account.
or Rallyboobs?
At RallyBoobs or RallyCans. Thank you so much for making it easier to look at the Sharks. Coach. Very. Thank you very much.
Peter De Boer.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for making it easier to look at his face, because it's very smug. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where we tweet. Actually, we live tweet every game. So every game, we're always tweeting. We're tweeting at other people who do the same thing we do, like the Toastus Batch. Go follow him. Let's Go Blues Radio, Loose Chicklets.
Darren and Panger show.
Yeah.
What is
Chasing
that?
Pucks with
NHL?
Panger.
NHL.
It's at NHL Show.
Yeah, at NHL show.
I don't know how they got that or how they got their website, NHLpodcast.com. But yeah, hopefully we will see you guys the day after Wait a
Game
second.
2, which will be played
Tomorrow.
at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, will be on MSNBC Sports
Yep.
and TVA and CSN.
Just check your local listings. But anyways, guys, follow his solo podcast that he does. He's already done one about Game 1, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes, and it's up on iTunes, Stitcher, and
Shout Engine.
Shout Engine. So just search the St. Louis Blues, The Drop Podcast, and you will find him there. I was going to say
you
something
won't find
else.
me there. You'll find my...
You'll find a show
radio
there where
show.
he talks about what the same
I'll
thing
be
we
here,
talk
so.
about. He has a lot more in-depth discussion about the games because he has the press conferences and all that other stuff. I was gonna say one more thing. Oh yeah, the voting for Tarasenko front cover has ended. It is over. The battle. Hopefully we won. I don't know because a lot of people after their favorite player got knocked out, they started voting for Pavelski
Just because
he's American.
Yeah, and...
What are we
Tarasenko's
living in the
Russian.
80s? What
Yeah,
is this? It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
And then you see how he does something like that dive last. Did you guys see that dive last night by Pavelski? And we're supposed to put him on the front cover of an NHL game. I mean, he is a great actor.
They were saying last night on the Toast Dispatch...
That dive was so stupid. He
on
should have gotten an embellishment.
Yeah, before the game yesterday,
penalty.
Early evening before the game, Toast Dispatch's podcast was saying, wouldn't it be something if they couldn't decide or it was a tie, and they just took a picture of Tarasenko and Pavelski in a face-off and then put it on the front cover?
Yeah.
That would be strange.
You know what? I'm all for that because I don't like this back and forth. Oh, your person sucks, and
Did
oh,
you say back and
your
forth or
person's
back
not
and forth?
back and forth.
Okay.
Oh, your person sucks, and oh, he's not an American. That means he's not a good hockey player, even though the best people in hockey aren't from America. People.
Did you see the one? Yeah,
Just
most
gets
of the
me.
greatest players.
The greatest
ever,
players ever have not been from America.
So
The closest we have is Brett Hall. That's it.
No, he's from Canada.
No, Brett Hall's from America. He was the
Oh, that's
no,
right.
sorry, Kachuk.
Kachuk.
Kachuk. It was Kachuk. My bad.
The best two.
The best two from America.
The best two from America were Kachuk and Mike
Kachuk.
Modano.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
those
I don't
are
know
the
what you
best
guys are
two.
talking about. Pavelski is nowhere near their skill level of those two people.
Yeah, and he's Canadian.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that funny?
Pavelski is?
I'm almost positive.
Oh, okay, I'll search this up after the show, but if he is, that's hilarious because they've been saying how we need an American on the front cover, which doesn't make any sense to me.
I know he played for Wisconsin, and I might be wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I've been wrong a lot. I'm 47 years old, but I'm almost.
You're older
positive.
than Jaeger?
Yeah, I'm older than Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Yeah, you're
The
thinking
drink or the
Jägermeister.
player, either one.
I call him Jagermeister.
Jagermeister. I did not know that.
Yeah.
My dad is old. That is
Thank
what
you.
you've learned from this show.
Crusty, yeah.
Krusty. Anyways, we were in the middle of ending the show before we got sidetracked.
Yeah, and
But we hold on. I think let me search up NHL cover vote. When will it be announced? I should have had this.
I think it's going to be announced.
It's going to be announced at the whatever that award thing is.
June 22nd.
Okay, in Las Vegas on June 22nd at the NHL Awards, it will be announced who will win, either Pavelski or Tarasenko.
Look up
Hopefully.
Pavelski's date of birth.
Okay.
Joe Pavelski. Joe Pavelski.
Pavelski
Birth city.
date of birth. June 11th, 1984. He's 31 years old.
And put where?
Born in... He's an American player.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that.
Yeah. When was he? Where was
My
he?
bad, San Jose.
He was
Sharks
born
fans.
in Wisconsin, so that's as American as you can get.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, you
pretty
got
close.
Wisconsin cheese.
Hey, that's close to the border of Canada there.
Oh, it's very close.
Yes.
So he's not really. No, I mean,
He was sniffing the poutine.
go back to Canada, Wisconsin. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Logan.
And as usual, I'm Lance, the old man.
Exactly. The crusty old man. And we will get a drop on you guys
Wednesday.
Wednesday, the 18th, around 6 p.m. EST.
Unless I fall asleep again.
Unless he falls asleep again. Peace.